We are just a couple days away from one of the most important moments in Halo's history, Season 2 of Halo Infinite. Now, I know what you're thinking, wow, that's like a bit of an exaggeration, but I don't think it actually is. And in the next few minutes, I'm going to tell you why this new season is the most important moment in Halo's recent history and why you must log in and play on May 3rd.
We always have room for another wolf.
You don't have to be a doctor to realize that Infinite is on life support.
Medic, on me.
Or at least it feels like it. It's been a rough 6 months, and I haven't even played Infinite in 3 months. I've been making YouTube videos and playing Halo CE on the MCC. Infinite doesn't have anything for me right now, but that is changing. Maybe you're like me and you haven't played Infinite in a few months. Or maybe it's just become your, as Sean W says, weekend shooter. Either way, if you love Halo as a whole, if you want this franchise to succeed, if you want to see Infinite become a game that you truly love and can play endlessly with your friends, you have to play this new season, at least for a week. Here's why. The numbers don't lie. We all know about Steam charts and player populations, and how if a player population for a game is low, that's a bad thing. And developers are always thinking of creative ways to keep players engaged with their game. But what you may not realize is that when it comes to making big game decisions, especially for a massive company like Microsoft, sadly, it's less about the game and more about the numbers. When Bungie first created Halo, their decisions were being made by a passionate core of individuals who wanted to see something new, Halo, be brought to life. It was brand new. No numbers on past games, no previous year's sales, no Xbox Live service or population reports. In fact, the initial multiplayer got scrapped because Xbox Live wasn't going to be ready. It was just Jason Jones and the boys sleeping in the Microsoft offices, working their butts off to make a launch date and bring beauty from chaos. Halo Infinite is at a severe disadvantage compared to Halo CE. Game-changing and game-defining decisions are less about bringing the best out of Halo and more about the numbers. Yeah, it sucks, but it's where we're at. And this is where you come in. Open up Halo Infinite and vote by adding your +1 to the player population. I haven't played Halo Infinite these past months on purpose. I don't want 343 and Microsoft to think that things are okay. I don't want to add my +1 to the player population. In fact, a few weeks ago, I saw a screenshot floating around showing that the Master Chief Collection player count was actually greater than the Halo Infinite player count. Heck, even a mobile game, eFootball 2022, is doing better than Halo Infinite. A mobile soccer game. I mean, come on, bro. But you know what? I love that. Because it sends a clear message. This is what we like, and this is what we don't like. Numbers don't lie. I don't expect anyone to play a game that they don't enjoy. 343 needs to see the player count dwindling, because that's the only way that they will, and Microsoft will allow them, to make changes. But with that being said, if you love Halo, I beg you to log in and play this new season, or at least try it out. It is imperative that 343 and Microsoft see a massive jump in player numbers. When they give us content and substantial updates, it's in our best interest as players to fully engage with those updates. Why? Because numbers don't lie. They want to see numbers. And when they see numbers, they will do whatever it takes to continue seeing those numbers. And if we all just say, meh, stuff 343, they had their chance, I don't think Infinite will ever have a chance. But if we engage and give it an honest try, we send the message loud and clear. Give us the game we want and we will play it. And probably spend money on it if it's good enough. I'm not saying you have to spend money or fake like you enjoy the game if you don't. I'm simply asking you this. Give this new season a shot. I know I'm going to. Let's all send a message to 343 and Microsoft. I know Season 2 still kind of, doesn't look like enough content, and honestly, I'm still not too happy with the sandbox. I really, really despise the overpowered AR. But I think this game can get to a good place. But we have to show Microsoft and 343 what we like and what we don't like by adding our +1 to the player pop. So text your friends and let's send a message to Microsoft. And if Season 2 is a total bust and after a week you're bored and want to move on to something else, by all means do it. We as the players hold the power. We have our time, we have our money, and 343 Microsoft, they want it. They need us. If we don't play the game, it dies. So let's play. Let's give kind-hearted, nice feedback. I guess we need to be nicer? Anyways, let's vote with our player count. I think Infinite can get there, but I would be lying to you if I said I wasn't a little nervous for this season. It kind of feels like there's a gun pointed at the head of the Halo Infinite universe right now. And nobody, not even 343, have a clue how this is all gonna shake out. But I gotta believe there's more for Halo. I'll see you online. Until next time.